Johnson reports.
So far, so good.
This rat run starts near the airport, Fauntleroy Avenue. The idea? To get to the city, but skip Great Eastern Highway.
Roadworks and peak hour traffic apparently make it a nightmare, so people try another route. We're about to see what it's like.
An early observation, plenty of corners and roundabouts.
My indicator seems to be going non-stop. We're making that many turns.
The rat run is 1.6 kilometres longer. It involves 12 turns. The final turn onto Ardon Road. The West Australian timed the two routes. The rat run was 3 minutes quicker. So this is Francisco Street. The traffic's banked back several hundred metres from the Ardon Road lights all the way back up the street. This is the sort of traffic you'd expect on a main road like Great Eastern Highway, but as you can see, this is suburbia. Why don't you take Great Eastern Highway?
It's even worse.
Residents on Francisco Street have the same complaint.
Would you like to have all this on your doorstep?
Lillian and neighbour Margaret say the morning rat run down their street is dangerous to pedestrians. It goes past a primary school. Margaret did some investigative work of her own last week. She counted the cars.
500 in 7 minutes.
So 500 cars in 7 minutes?
I glanced up at the clock to make sure. I thought, yeah, that's right.
Merredon Street, Mount Hawthorn was quiet at 7 this morning. An hour later, it's lined with cars. Drivers use Merredon Street to avoid an intersection on Scarborough Beach Road. The council's looking at ways to stop this rat run. There was a crash last week in Henley Brook at an intersection where drivers avoid Nangara Road. The issue of rat runs raised today in State Parliament.
Yes, it happens. It has been happening for a long time.
So you don't see it as a problem, don't you?
There are some areas where it is a particular problem, Member for Midland.
Troy Buswell says some rat runs are caused by roadworks to widen major roads and freeways.
That does not explain the hundreds of rat runs that are exploding across Perth.
Blake Johnson, 7 News.
An 82-year-old man has been sentenced to 8.5 years in jail for killing a Perth woman 2 decades ago. Ronald Pennington was arrested after Carriad Anderson Slater's bones were found in his former Woodlands home during building works. Emmy Kubainski reports.
Ronald Pennington almost got away with his crime. He's now 82 years old, a frail and sick man. But nearly 20 years ago, he unlawfully killed Carriad Anderson Slater. This police interview with Ronald Pennington hasn't been made public before.
I'm putting it to you that you buried her in your backyard.
No.
Is
Doesn't sound good, does it?
Carriad Anderson Slater went missing in July 1992. She was last seen alive at the front door of Ronald Pennington's Woodlands home. But Ronald Pennington blamed Carriad's husband, David Slater.
Very educated and very, very smart.
Okay.
And I think, with that knowledge that he had, that he set me up.
Okay.
A jury disagreed. They cleared Pennington of murder, but found him guilty of manslaughter. Justice John McKechnie criticised police for focusing solely on Carriad's husband, David Slater, and overlooking the real killer. He told Pennington there is a possibility you'll die while in custody. That is a miserable thing.
He's shown absolutely no remorse. So I'm very happy that he will remain in jail till he's 90.
Emmy Kubainski, 7 News.
Technology giant Apple is offering refunds to customers who've bought its new iPad. Australia's consumer watchdog has launched an investigation over claims the company misled consumers.